Welcome back to the channel, fool. Thanks for tapping in. We back on a mic with some new creepy TikToks ready to mess with your reality. So hey, go get your popcorn, smash the like button to show some love, and now let's dive in.
The headliners, the guy who make Hollywood runs like it does, right? Bring her to the upper penthouse tomorrow. So she thinking she getting ready to sign a contract. No, they want to pop her in her ass. And this is how they get down. They call it gravy.
If you do get hurt, well, that's just gravy.
Now, everybody, other people may know you from Gravy and your music career. Has this sparked the acting bug? Are we gonna see you in a lot more roles following this?
Yeah, definitely. This is my newfound love. Music is my passion, and you know, acting. I'm definitely getting ready to jump into it.
Okay.
That's a Hollywood slogan for people who just got popped in their behind. Well, how did it go, man? How's your career going? Oh, I can tell you right now, baby, everything's gravy. There's been a lot of people that's got their letters on the fly, and they read all the literature. They have them in a nice little room or a sweet hotel. It's real elegant. They do it really nice, and they let you read that letter, and they tell you what you think. I ain't got no problem with this. Okay, sign right here. Now, that's the beginning of the rituals of everything that's to come for you. All the doors going to open for you. All the doors are opening. He ain't ready for what they're going to hit him with. We want you to meet some friends, okay? I want you to take it personal because we know that you're about your business and you know how to make that dollar. It's all business. Don't take it personal when you see what's up, right? They take him in this room, and there'd be 3-4 dudes on another guy. And he may know that dude in the business. They say, what you're about to see, nobody else knows. This is part of the rituals. You are not to speak about this.
I believe that there are several factions of dark forces, some more powerful than others. Because when King James edited the Bible, it was him and 47 other clergymen. They removed the book of Enoch because that's the key to different realms, different intelligences, and if you want to keep control over somebody or a group of people, you remove that.
What is the closest portal to Earth?
There are some on Earth, lots of portals on Earth directly. Like if you go to Peru alone, you can see those portals that they have shaped like basically doorways on walls that can be activated. So you can go through that. We don't have the technology to do that, but local shamans, and I talked to one of them recently, like a week ago, that told me that they go through those portals because they can activate it through frequencies.
Really?
But it's a one-way street. They usually don't go all in, they just put their heads through it, and then they can see what's on the other side, and they can feel the energy from it, whatever it is.
And these shamans, I mean, I imagine that they don't have advanced technology. They must be using consciousness in some way to activate it?
Yes, that's correct.
And they just peer in for a second?
Pure meditation, consciousness, and vibrations.
This is the first time we're gonna send humans to the moon, and we're gonna have humans. This is the first time we're gonna send humans to the moon, and this is the first time we're gonna send humans to the moon, and this is the first time we're gonna send humans to the moon, and
It's kind of creepy. It's a crash show. Hey, reverse. Hey, there's a reverse.
And why does she look like a doll?
Who is Elon Musk? What is the energy of Elon Musk? Is he an alien?
Oh, that's a lot of talk here. Elon means tree, is a specific tree. I have been in ceremonies where some beings from other levels of consciousness, they have explained me and had mentioned him with the name Elohim under a Musk. In history, Elohims are different aspects of God, like archangels for the Greek tradition. And they are embodiments of different powers that can change everything, that can transform everything. And I think that he's that. He's a vessel for a powerful Elohim that can change everything. And I think he's very useful for the system. And he's going to help to change everything, but only if he comes back to the heart, because he's now in the mind. Through the mind, he's not going to heal this planet. He's going to destroy it.
The practitioner, before he dies, he will inseminate a woman with a fetus. He will remove himself from that body, possess that fetus, and live through that body and exist. It's called the ultimate black mass and the red rite combined together into one ritual.
Bruh, ain't no way. This is Zion. Zion Williamson. The big 300-pound ass nigga. From New Orleans. Who play on New Orleans? That's him? Nah, fool. Nah, fool. Look at this man, y'all. I'ma show y'all a picture from a couple months ago. And before y'all say it, bro, chill. He just lost weight. No! He lost more than weight. Look at it. He lost body mass. He lost muscle, everything. Look at the difference. If this man decided to wear these clothes right now, he would look like a crackhead, fool. I'm not even gonna cap.
It's just Zion Zempic.
Specifically began to teach mankind how to make devices to talk to them. The first images ever used on like a television screen that you and I think of today were the Knights Templar's cross. They were literally channeling these spirits to give them technology to help them have access to their realm. But it was a two-way street. And they were being manipulated because there's obviously levers to pull on somebody to make them give them what you want. They wanted a form of technology. Most of the time it's military or it's for financial gain. And that exchange is what has progressively been building this technology that we have. This is the interface communications platform that these entities now use to get their voice in. And it started right away from the beginning. You can backplay music and hear speech. Even when people are normal, singing gospel, Christian songs, you will still hear other speech coming in backwards. And it's not always demonic sounding. It's not always evil. But when you start playing some of this music backwards, you'll find this artifacts of this phenomenon going on all over the place. Like there was a technology company that I was doing security for, and they were getting their data storage devices, petabytes of data storage, huge. That's the beast currency for them. It's going to be data storage. They got the design plans from lucid dreaming and from talking to aliens, entities that came and visited them that showed them and helped them crack problems they were having. They were doing ritual, not the same kind of voodoo creepy stuff that people would think of, but they were communing with them under a man who was much more the handler of this group, who was an adept in these organizations. And he was teaching them, oh, here's how you can take the psilocybin mushroom. Here's how you can take these different compound supplements. And here's how you structure yourself with fasting and with sleep deprivation. And so that you will have these interactions. That was where their technology for this data storage had its origin points. But that's just one little tiny drop in a big bucket of the story of the chain of custody for where much of our technology has come from.
This event that's about to take place may be the largest gathering of generals that's ever gotten together in U.S. history. Apparently on September 25th of 2025, the U.S. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth issued an order summoning hundreds of senior military officers, including generals and admirals from the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, the Marine Corps, and Space Force for a closed-door meeting at Marine Corps Base Quantico in Virginia. Apparently the meeting is supposed to be scheduled for Tuesday, September 30th of 2025, and it applies to all officers that are the rank of Brigadier General or higher, and all of their top senior enlisted advisors as well. Estimates of attendees are varying currently, but some reports are citing that there could be nearly up to 800 participants, including staff, even though senior leaders appear to be somewhat unaware of the full scope or purpose of this thing. Even officers that are currently in active conflict zones are expected to attend this meeting, which makes me think that something urgent is happening. Now, the Pentagon spokesman Sean Parnell confirmed the event, stating that, quote, the Secretary of War will be addressing his senior military leaders early next week, end quote, but provided no further details on the agenda. Now, something I think is very interesting is that a very senior Pentagon correspondent with 30 plus years of experience described it as an unprecedented event in their career, saying, quote, I've never seen anything like this. We might be going to war, end quote. Now, the lack of stated agenda has fueled further speculation and unease from a lot of people, with one anonymous source telling the Washington Post that, quote, people are very concerned. They have no idea what it means, end quote. Now, from what folks have said, the last time this many senior officers and leaders got together was during the Goldwater-Nichols Act of 1986, which totally restructured the entire military command, but nobody's saying anything about what's actually going to be discussed yet. So believe me, when I find out, I will keep you guys updated, because this is huge.
Well, here's some Florida life for you. Buzz here. Brought a friend in. You're not supposed to be in here, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. Come on, past the door. That's it. Let's go. I know. Come on. Here you go. Yep, that's okay. Have a good one. Happy trails.
That crab is lucky he didn't walk into the wrong house.
My dad passed away on my son's birthday, June 11th, 2016. The night he passed away, he said he was sitting outside by the fire with his dog, listening to bluegrass. I told my dad that he needed to visit soon so we could see a bluegrass show together. Fast forward to last year, I was at the famous Ryman Auditorium here in Nashville seeing Billy Strings. I decided to take some photos of the stained glass windows that surround the back of the Ryman Auditorium. Later that night, laying in bed, I was going through the pictures I took and I lost it when I came across this picture.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
so good. It's not too far off to say that because it was fairly recent after your dad's passing, that he didn't hitch a ride to see that last show with you.
Sure. Or just, in moments when you are participating in something that harkens to your relationship or understanding of each other, the ability to be present, to show. A lot of people have like these heightened experiences, like when a song plays on the radio that reminds them, and you'll hear the endless stories of certain animals showing up at the window or things of that nature, because those connective memories are evocations for spirits.
Yeah.
And so if you go to a place that that a loved one would have loved to see, you are carrying them with you. They are part of the experience because they are part of you.
This guy, dude.
He might be Illuminati.
How can we hang out
hey, we can hang out in my chat.
You don't want somebody to pump you, make you bigger than you already are?
Who you? What can you do for me?
Only time will tell, right?
What can you do for me though?
My man, did you want to take down my contact number? We gotta sit on top.
Wait, no, what can you do for me?
Huh?
What can you do for me?
The thing is, what could I not do for you, bro?
Ooh. Can you give 10,000 subs?
10,000 what? One more time?
Subs.
Subs. Clarify that, please.
That's subscriptions. On live stream.
I can get you a lot more than that.
Ooh.
Yeah. How do I link up with this guy, dude?
He might be Illuminati.
Ooh. Yeah. How do I link up with this guy, man?
Y'all want to be singers and rappers, but y'all don't know what come with it. That's what I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all what come with it. This rapping, this a lot of man. When you sign that paperwork, you gotta do this. You gotta do. And if you don't go by them do this, you're not gonna be rich. They gonna drop your ass. So you sold your soul. I sold my soul when I signed that paperwork. When I signed that paperwork, I sold my.
Here's Glenn Prager. No relation to Dennis, but Glenn Prager, Jeffrey Epstein's investigator, Department of Justice, is being interviewed on September 8th, asked questions. And you have to see what he says about Clinton, Epstein, and Trump. Listen to this, folks.
It's not talked about yet, but it'll soon come out that he was a CIA informant.
He was a CIA.
Or he wasn't a CIA. I think he's protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting himself because there's nothing there, but he's protecting a lot of people. Because Trump's now saying it's a hoax of the case, like a hoax or something. I mean, come on, it's not a hoax. He's been on the plane now, many times. Mm-hmm. It's just he was never on the plane with the kids.
Bingo.
I've seen the itineraries and I've interviewed all the victims. There's never been an instance where Trump was on a plane with these kids and a rape occurred.
Boom.
But that can't be said for Clinton.
Wow.
That can't be said for others.
Wow.
That silence means a lot.
Okay, so you met some people.
Yes, I did.
Some from the surface.
I met one individual. It was a female. She was rather tall, but and I looked at her, and her face looked familiar. And I told her, "You look familiar." And she said, I should be familiar. I'm Amelia Earhart.
What year was this?
Yep, between 63, 64, somewhere in that range. I also met a group of gentlemen that were, they were dressed in robes, but they were aviators as well. I didn't recognize them, but they were talking to me because they knew I was from the surface. I said, well, who are you? And they said, we were Navy pilots. And our aircraft disappeared off of the Bermuda Triangle.
So you met these pilots. They were lost in the Bermuda Triangle?
Yes.
Do you remember their names?
Their names? No, I remember their flight they were talking about, Flight 19, off of Muscle Shoals, Florida. That was Flight 19.
Were they looking like some really old guys?
No, very young.
So are you saying when you go into the hollow?
You don't age.
You don't age.
There is no age. It's not like, time is an illusion. Even up here, it's an illusion.
No, God didn't pop out of nowhere. I watched that do the come up thing. He didn't pop out of nowhere. He did his little rituals. He did the homosexual ritual. He dressed the part. He did all that. Yeah, he did all of the gag stuff. He did all of the funny stuff before they let him through the door. And then they created a scenario, and it went viral. And then he got it out the mud and it went viral. But it was all planned from the jump, WWE.
What the heck is that? Is that an alien?
Take a look at this small little example of harnessing plasma with a syringe. Now look at all the architecture of the old world. The domes, with the large antennas on top. They were harnessers of the free energy from the ether above.
But there was one week that I woke up at 2:59 or 3 a.m. on the dot every single night for like 4 or 5 days in a row. And I would wake up, I would check my phone, and it would literally be 2:58, 2:59, or 3 o'clock every single morning. I would go back to sleep and not think about it. But I woke up the last morning at 3 o'clock on the dot in a complete sweat. I turned and put my feet on the side of the bed, and I turned my lamp on. Something jumped from the A-frame balcony, and then there was like a 2-second pause, and then boom! It was like something was sitting on my balcony, and it jumped to the floor, and I heard it run through my house, and I flipped every light on in my house, and I grabbed my gun, and I went through my entire house, and there was not a door open, not a window open, and I was shook.
3 a.m., the witching hour.
Chat, I got a question. Yeah, let me hear something, bro. Would you take 5 M's, but you have to be quiet? Or be quiet on what you think or believe in? Or not take 5 M's, but you can say what you want to say? Put it down in chat.
Why did you just ask that question? And why did you just pat my shoulder? I'm just asking.
I'm asking questions, bro.
That's that weird shit.
Like, you can never say like, you can never say what you think like ever. No,
bitch ass nigga. First of all, I never took no deal like that.
I'm not asking you, gang. I'm asking him. It's a hypothetical.
All right, go ahead.
Stop getting mad.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck. All right, like, come on, bro. You can't say what you say ever. Like, it's like a time limit. No, just like certain things, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Is it like only for a couple years though? I don't know.
I'm taking out like those 5 M's, bro. Realistically.
Are you? I think I would take.
Flagstaff, Arizona, yet again, where it doesn't belong. Boom. I realize there's a lot going on here, so let's focus in. The irony with these signs, when I created and posted the video showing the OES, Order of the Eastern Star, it was when I pulled over to let my dog out across the street from the bizarre-looking bank, which is at the beginning of the other video. These signs were behind me about a block away, so I'm going to take that as a sign to keep going. I've seen a lot here in Flagstaff already, as well as Sedona. A lot of times I'm driving and it's hard to get video, but I'll circle around. I did notice this place here in Flagstaff using the Ouroboros symbolism. I'm not saying everyone who uses it has that intention. That's why satanic symbols should have never become normalized. I'm going to focus in more on the undeniable symbolism.
No way.
Big fat gator. Sam, can we wait?
That is terrifying.
Can we wait?
Right there, dude.
Did you say it?
Yeah.
She used it.
Dude, no one listened.
Sewer gators are a real thing.
And I have a good luck charm. I have like a little bag with all my teeth in it. I know that sounds really stupid, but I do.
Wait. You have a bag of your
Of my teeth. And I brought it with me. I actually have it, because I live in New York, and when I came to Los Angeles, I don't go anywhere without my teeth.
Without your...
Yeah. Do you want to see my teeth?
Oh, come on, you don't...
See, this is a little bag. And then I grab onto it when it's like, oh, I grabbed the hand from the person sitting next to me. Sure.
This is a cute little bag to hold some old, nasty, rotten teeth in, don't you think? How old are these teeth?
Oh, I have baby teeth. They're kind of black because I ate a lot of sweets. And I didn't like brushing my teeth when I was little.
Don't you?
Yeah, I show you some of my teeth.
Cause you said, oh Lord have mercy.
See that? This one is a big one. That's a wisdom tooth.
I'm not touching it.
Let me see. See, this is like
You're serious? And you saved all your...
That's like a little one.
Yeah, that's a little baby teeth.
That's a little baby tooth. Baby tooth, big tooth. That's like... I know. I have like lots more in there.
Yeah, that will really help. When you crash, they can identify your dental records really easy. Now, what's interesting is the baby teeth is really cute, but the big one with the fangs hanging down, that was kind of scary right there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 balloons. A black balloon inside a clear balloon, inside another clear balloon. I hope you can see that. This was a suggestion from one of my students. Question being, can I influence the middle balloon, the black one, without influencing the other 2? My answer is, I don't know. I haven't tried before, so we're going to have a go. If I can get this to sit here without blowing away. There's quite a bit of breeze out here at the moment. Let's see. So the answer is yes. If you can see that in there.
And I think it's much safer without those metal platforms.
pizza?
See, you're in the double digits world. It's like really important. Pizza cards and pop stars often? No. Okay.
I eat children. How old are you?
12.
Oh, okay. Only to 10.
That's good.
Her parties are incredible at her house, too.
Yeah. She does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza,
Wonderful pizza. Had pizza, girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. It's so much fun.
You can't seem to agree on anything anymore except for two things.
Pizza and us.
And us.
You don't like cheese pizza?
I do like cheese pizza.
Well, you just said you don't like cheese pizza.
That isn't cheese pizza. I wanted some from Pizza Hut.
He'll like it. You're gonna eat it and you're gonna like it. Now listen.
What's the pizza? Was it good?
What he made the pizza was better than gluten. They both made, everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he does.
5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza. And Clooney's was excellent.
One lady was like, "How many cheeses, Jerry?" Jerry was like, 7 different cheeses. 7 different cheeses. People were eating the fucking pizza going crazy. Oh my God, I taste the cheeses, Jerry. I taste the cheeses. They brought me my piece of pizza. I took a bite. I couldn't fucking believe it. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Best fucking pizza I've ever had. Had some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Took a white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Where do you taste the lettuce? White baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Took a white baby's got some type of lettuce on it.
Disrespect is real. That's solid. But we got to do our thing, so we'll find out.
Do I see him?
Would you do field sobriety?
Sure.
Do you have a jacket or something? Because it's kind of
I
cold
do.
outside.
That's gonna be worse than a DUI.
I told y'all these movies and these television shows be telling us what is going on, man. Have y'all been seeing this come across your timeline? What is this, man? This is literally the little baby Grinch. It looks like a little baby Grinch. Have y'all seen that TV show on Netflix called Sweet Tooth, where it's a fantasy world where in a post-apocalyptic world, hybrid babies, which are part human and part animal, start showing up, and then they just bring it out just to see how people would react to it. And they're slowly putting this in front of our face, because why would the mother put this baby in front of the camera like that? They're obviously trying to tell us something like this has been in our face the whole time. I mean, what do you think they do in Area 51 and such? And that's only the one that you've heard about. So I truly believe they're getting us ready to see these type of hybrid beings, because we're in a whole new world, y'all.
Hi! Did you have a good nap? Oh, good. Okay, buddy. Hi! Oh my God. This is Oscar.
I have never seen anything like this in my entire life, in any spectrum of humans.
Oh, wow. So different.
Wow! It's real.
Yeah.
So is
he, like an owl mixed with just a normal kid?
Wow, look at that.
They're soft, huh?
Like how old?
What does he eat?
I think he might get made fun of.
I would stand up for him because it's not right to bully people just because they're different in their own ways.
What would you do or say?
See, they're getting y'all ready to see this, y'all. They're letting y'all know via predictive programming.
Seen anyone like Oscar before? Is it
Oscar,
hungry?
he's very friendly.
Even human. I would pamper him and spoil him.
The shift is here, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Theoretically, if I had a couple bodies to dispose of, how many do you think would fit in this freezer?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
This freezer here?
Yes, sir.
How big are the bodies?
Probably about 161 and the other's probably about 5'9".
Well, sir, this is not going to work for you because it's counter depth.
Okay.
You're going to have to choose something else.
Probably like a chest freezer.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. About 15 foot free. Yeah.
I might be able to store the heads in here.
Yeah. Wrap them up. It's going to be messy.
Yeah, for sure.
What else can I help you with?
You don't happen to know where the shackles are, do you?
Check hardware, aisle 15.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You know how streaming is a big thing now, right? Do you feel like they're soft launching us for what's to come as far as being under 24-hour surveillance?
They're really trying to find the true chosen souls on this planet. When you're chosen, you cannot marginalize a person when they're chosen. There's a diametrical difference between the NPC and the chosen one. The chosen one has the ability to think for themselves, and they looking for people who have that capability. Because when you're chosen, you too white for black people and you too white for the black. So you got to operate in the middle, and that's what makes you the glitch, because you have your own frequency.
Why would they need to know who's the chosen ones? Like, who has the authentic souls?
Because they know that authenticity is the only thing that can be artificial intelligence. That's why I said they looking for chosen souls. And once they find us, they want to keep us under degradation. They want to marginalize us and try to put us in these boxes to conform to their system. They looking for certain people who have a glow, who have that supreme masculinity, that supreme divine feminine energy. They looking for those entities. We're going to have another scamdemic. It's going to happen. When the world shuts down, there is no more money. There's no more government. There's no more sports. There's no more football. There's no more going to work. So who's going to shine when the whole system falls? Those who have authentic souls. Those who have the ability to critically think for themselves. And those are the ones that they are after.
Look at this, when you walk into all die, you have the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you got your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got octagon and your 33 fallen angels, and you got your 33 up there.
And they never hide.
What you are looking at is the demonic little secret behind Charlie Kirk's assassination. If you've got kids, there might be elements of this creeping into your home. And again, it's presenting itself as like this cutesy little trend. But let me just tell you, as somebody who has studied demonology for decades of my life, this is ancient. This is demonic. And this played a major role in the martyrdom of Charlie Kirk. Hey, my POV, my realistic fluffy foxtail looks so real that people got scared. So, hey, as a Gen Z, this is how I can get attention. And no, I'm not mocking it. I'm just simply trying to say that Satan always comes masquerading as an angel of light. But when you peel back the layers, there's something darker. There's something more evil. This is my first day of school being Etherean. Why is this so important? Look at the Chuck Taylors with the lines on the toes to look like their paws. God wants you to see this. Let me show you why. Charlie Kirk's assassination suspect had a furry fixation, and his trans boyfriend proclaimed support for Biden on social media. But look at the hood over his head. Look at the design on it. You might have just passed this up because you're not spiritually discerning, but there's something much more insidious, something much more sinister behind all of this.
What's that? Oh, 14 college students from around the world created a fractal holographic universe on a DVD, which is literally like a universe on a DVD. Oh, it's called No Man's Land. Awesome. And then it can create and kind of render itself live. Huh. Okay. What's that? Oh, and they're wanting to add AI into the game, which will make the people in the game sentient and will make them conscious? Okay. Which then begs the question, when they become conscious and sentient, are they going to question how they got there and maybe who their God is or who put them there? Okay. Now, I think the better question becomes, are we AI?
When people would wear watches, it would make them weaker. They would do muscle tests, and it would make them extremely weak. Someone said Apple Watch, what's your thoughts? I would not put an Apple Watch on my body. I would not microwave myself with an Apple Watch or AirPods or any type of smart technology that they try to sell you. The Apple Watch data is being sold back to the government. It's tracking and tracing you, and then that information is also being sold to the medical system, and you can kind of see where this goes. Because once they have all of your data, all of your information, everything that you're doing, and then you're sitting there talking to it like you're pretending to be James Bond, you kind of have to understand what you're purchasing. So I wouldn't purchase anything like that. I wouldn't even upgrade half your stuff. Now they got new Apple Intelligence and all this other weird stuff. Just buy the older versions. That's all people have to do. You don't need any fancy technology to track your steps. All you do is you go outside and you take steps. That's what you do. Like, you just go out there and you just go for a walk. It doesn't matter how many steps that you take. All it matters is that you're active. That's it. Every day I get up, I work out, I be active, I take care of myself, I spend time in nature. That's it. And in the book, Dr. John Ott, Health and Light, he talked about...
And whoever's looking for Raul is in trouble.
Police is 33 in numerology. Yeah, this is Octagon, Switzerland. This is your 33 fallen angels. This is your 111, 666, and this is your two families that run the world. Yeah, satanic as.
We have these negative beings that do actually appear reptilian. They have vertical slit pupils, they have the scaly skin, they don't really have any long tails. They might have short little stubby tails. They do have claws on their fingers and feet. They don't have horns on their head. They do have the vertical slit pupils. They are very muscular, and they're very, very ferocious and terrifying. And they have been the ones that are going around and invading planets and causing trouble. And this seems to be where we get this archetypal idea of Satan and demons. Because when we look at what we think that is, it looks very, very similar to how these beings look.
And that's a wrap for tonight, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me, smash the subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.